All right.
I think we're good.
Hello. Welcome to our new podcast. Our podcast is called Let's Not Talk About Fashion, where we sometimes talk about fashion, but not all the time.
Not always. I have so many ideas of things we're going to do that have nothing to do with fashion.
No, but that's great. Sometimes our stories will be related to fashion. There will be some fashion history, some historical facts, some murder mysteries.
And then some like day-to-day, like everyday stuff that happens at current events and things related to fashion or not.
Yeah, so it's going to be a mix of quite a few things, I would say.
Yeah. And today we managed to assemble ourselves our lovely neon sign, because I think every podcast studio should have a neon sign.
Yeah.
It adds a lot of like just a little something.
It's just for you guys so you can't escape what the podcast is actually called. Right, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Jenny. I come from a fashion background. I'm a trained couturier and then moved to London, studied at St Martin's, worked for Alexander McQueen for a while. I've got my own fashion brand, which is jennyschwarz.com, specialise in menswear, and I'm also an educator. I teach and give talks about fashion, fashion history and sustainability.
And I'm Rali. I have a lot less experience. I graduated from a fashion design uni in last year, like 2020. Was it 2024? We're 2025 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I graduated in 2024. So I did fashion design, and it was a 3-year course. Before that, I did a foundation in art and design to figure out what I wanted to do. I just wasn't sure. And I met Jenny in my course, in my foundation course, and we kept in touch. I worked for her one summer for a little bit. And yeah, and now I decided to start my own brand post-graduation. So I'm in the process of that. And we're finally getting somewhere. So I'm hoping by September 2025, I'll have dropped my first ever, like, I don't even know if to call it a collection, it's just like a drop. There's not that many things, but...
Capture collection?
Yeah, capture collection.
Yeah.
Got a few items. And I'm excited, I'm nervous, and I'm also excited for this adventure as well.
Very excited.
And
wow.
yeah.
So we thought we were going to start off our first episode with something a bit more lighthearted. We thought we were going to discuss the ultimate fashion crimes. Yay.
Yay. Let's get started.
Let's get started. So, fashion crime number 1, socks and sandals. How do we feel about this?
I honestly really depends on how it's worn and how it's styled and the type of sandal and the type of socks. Because there's some that could look nice and it could look trendy and fashionable. And then there's some that just should go straight to the garbage. Both the sandals and the socks. And the person that wears them.
Meow. I agree though. Yes, I think for me being like German, I'm very traumatized by the whole socks and sandals thing. I think ultimately, although I do admire some people wearing their socks and sandals and they look amazing, although there's still like a small bit inside me where I always cringe a little bit, because growing up, obviously being that whole stereotypical like, oh, Germans wear socks and sandals and with their pale legs and their beige shorts.
Just like stay away.
Yeah, it's almost like a stigma that people were like, oh my God, do you wear socks and sandals? I'm like, no. So I'm still a little bit wary about it. Like, I still find it a little bit weird when you see socked toes in...
I don't particularly... Depends on what they are. I mean, I know, like, everyone, they hear socks and sandals and have that picture of, like, some, like, funky socks with, like, the ugliest sandals in mankind. And then those are paired together. But to me, like there's certain ones that I could wear and I'm down to wear. There's the Birkenstocks, not the open toe ones. It's like the one that are a bit more like a slipper.
See, but I think that's a difference here. I think
But
there's
it's
a difference.
still a sandal. Like it's like a slipper.
It's more like
but
a
then
slipper.
It's like a slipper. But you have them with socks and they look really cute.
I think it's for me, it's a closed toe versus the open toe where I really struggle. I think for me, the closed toe, that's fine. I can get behind that. But for me, it's the open toe. It's the open toe with the Velcro sandals. I'm struggling with.
I don't know. I'm a bit guilty. In when I was in school, it was kind of like the trend to wear like not flip flops. It was like
Please don't say Crocs.
No, I could never be the person to wear Crocs. I'm not a person to wear Crocs.
See, I think there's a big difference between if you are wearing it around the house. Like I wear god awful stuff around the house or when I'm in the garden or whatever.
No, there's people that wear them out all the time.
No, but yeah, I know, but that's that kind of, for me, that's the difference. I can't, for me personally, I can't get behind Crocs.
I could not get behind Crocs. I mean, my mom, she loves her Crocs, especially like when we go to Greece, like you're on a camper, you're like outside there's sand. So the Crocs are quite like, useful around there and like walking around the sand. And she's like, oh, I bought you a pair of like Crocs and these ugly ass pink Crocs. I'm like, I would never put this on my feet. Like either throw them away or like give them someone. I don't want to touch this. Not for me. I don't want to have my own pair.
What's the verdict? Have you been guilty?
I am guilty. I am guilty because I wore them with slides, socks and slides. That was like the thing in school that I would always put on. I would always wear. It's like you wear an uncomfortable uniform all day, and at night you just put on some leggings, your weird ass socks, and then your slides, and you go like 6 p.m. You go to like dinner, and it's like you have to like, because it's a big campus, right? So you're walking from the house. I went to boarding school. You're walking from the house, and then you can go through the grass in your like slides. It was like mainly a summer thing because winter was super cold and rainy. But like you walk through the grass, and everyone is in slides. Every single person. If you didn't have a pair of slides and socks and you didn't go like to dining hall with them, then you're like the odd man out.
I think I've only ever been guilty of that in like kind of sports setting, but not in a casual going out setting. I wore them a lot, like when like as a sports thing where you don't want to wear your sports shoes, so you just like walk around in like little sliders and things like that. But let's move on. Shall we? Double denim disaster.
I don't think
the Canadian tuxedo.
I don't think I've ever been guilty of that. Like I wear double denim, but it's not of the same color that it looks weird. Like blue jeans and a black jacket that is a denim jacket.
But it's still considered double denim. Is it though?
It is double. It is denim, but
technically double denim.
Like when I hear double denim, and it's like the whole like Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake
can never be unseen.
Like same color and same coloring, to the point where you just become like just a bunch of denim. I don't know.
Just like walking denim.
Just walking denim. Like you go into the fabric store, you grab like a massive roll, and then you walk out draped around you. Like that's what I.
Yeah. I think for me it's the color. It's a washed out blue color in a double denim that I can't, for me personally, and I find it's very hard for someone, again personally, to pull this off.
I think if it's like a nice, okay, look, imagine this. It's a nice, dark kind of like dark indigo, like blue denim, like a heavy denim, but like kind of crisp. And you have a jacket and you have like a matching denim jeans or something.
Yeah.
But let's say the jacket has some elements that are not denim, like maybe something that's like not just denim to break the contrast. But I think those two together, like I could see it, like something like I saw a few weeks ago, Levi's and Zakai did a collab with like denim, and they had like amazing stuff, like really, really nice things. And I could see like one of the jackets with a pair of jeans, and they were the same denim, they were the same color, but it looks good, and it looks like I could see myself wearing it without it being like, oh my god, like she's wearing double denim. It looks terrible.
I agree. I think it is also. I think it also a little bit depends on how you accessorize it. I think accessories here play a really, really big role. Obviously, naturally stay away from double denim and denim accessories, but I
Like
think
a denim hat, denim bag.
yeah.
Like,
So I think you can, and I think it depends very much how you accessorize it. And I think, like you said, you have, you know, the different, the Christmas, the dark denim, and I think again for me, it very much depends on the context. Where you're going, what are you wearing? It is like, you know, the occasion maybe, but also the color. I think for me, it's more. The color makes or breaks it.
yeah. I mean, I did like the dress, like the Britney Spears the denim dress. I actually really liked it. Was like
Was it a dress or was it a two-piece?
Timberlake was 2-piece. I think hers was a dress.
Okay.
But I just didn't like how she like accessorized it, how like the look was put. Like if it was just a dress with like some like minimal jewelry and stuff, like and like a maybe like a different color bag, not a denim one.
Yeah.
It would look better. Because then I saw like a denim dress that Katy Perry wore, and that was ugly. Like the cut was ugly. Like, everything about it was just like,
Yeah.
not it.
Have you been guilty of wearing double denim?
Yeah, in the sense of I've worn a jacket and pants that are denim, but there were different colors. If you count that as like a guilty, I don't really see the problem because it's two completely different colors. Even if it's denim, the texture does look good, and there is a contrast between the two.
Totally guilty.
Totally guilty.
90s. I wore denim, light blue denim jacket with no sleeves, like a little vest, denim vest, which I've painted and put patches on. And
Did you bedazzle it? You did bedazzle.
No, I put I put heavy metal band stickers on them.
But you don't like the bands, or were you just like, oh, this looks cool, I'm like putting it on?
No, I did like the bands, but like, yeah.
See, that's what I find a crime is like people, like, honestly, actually, no, scratch that. I don't find it a crime, but sometimes, like, some people find it, like, very criminal is when people wear, like, banties, but
And
they're
have no
not
idea
actually,
what the band
well,
is.
they have no idea who the band is, and then people go around like, do you know which band this is? And they're like, no, I just like the t-shirt. And I was gonna be like, oh, I find it's good. I was like, no, I'm guilty of that. Because I would be like, I would like a t-shirt for the graphic. Like, let's say I'll go thrifting or something, and then I'm
you
like,
would
this
wear an
is...
Iron Maiden t-shirt because you like the graphic, but you have no idea who Iron Maiden is.
I know who Iron Maiden is, but I'm talking about more underground bands that not people like. I'm not gonna like. I know who AC/DC is. Like if I buy a T-shirt that says AC/DC, like I'm not gonna be like stupid. I know who they are. I know bands and stuff. But there's some underground bands where like the graphic could be cool, but I don't know
what the band is.
I'll still buy it. Like if the T-shirt is cool, I'll buy it.
It may be an offensive band.
Okay.
So you may be like buying a vintage Gary Glitter t-shirt and just because it looks cool, and Gary Glitter is a pedophile.
I mean, all the people with P Diddy t-shirts, I don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. Did
they burn them? Sell them?
I don't know.
Unless
I wouldn't want to wear it. But then I never really liked them because, I don't know, but that's never been my kind of music.
No.
So...
And I prefer hip hop. I'll buy like a t-shirt that has 2-pack on it rather than like a heavy metal band t-shirt. But at the same time, okay, we're out of
we're completely out of it. Yeah. Anyway, fashion comes number 3. Mixing too many patterns.
In what sense?
Stripes, florals, anything all together. In terms of all the patterns under the sun, polka dots, all in one outfit. Would you say it's a fashion crime that it makes your eyes hurt when you wear too many patterns? Leopard print with polka dots, with the stripes.
I think with like everything, maybe some people can pull it off. I personally would never do that, or I don't really like patterns that much overall. Like I'm I like plain colors. Maybe like a graphic here, but not patterns.
I admire people who master the art of mixing all the patterns under the sun together, and it can look absolutely incredible. Like it can look absolutely wonderful and colourful and vibrant, and I don't. I don't personally don't have the courage to mix all the patterns together and then pull this off with confidence, because I think with a lot of things in fashion, I think it's about confidence. It's about the confidence that you wear things with.
Yeah, but then you see someone wearing so many patterns, and all I think is like, this person is dressed so ugly. Like, I mean, yeah, you could wear patterns and it could be your thing, but when you mix like a lot of patterns plus a lot of colors, and it just becomes this like throw up like on you, and I'm like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just like a hater of patterns. Like, I don't really like, I'm not a, like, you'll never see me wear something with polka dots.
For me, I would say I don't really understand them. So it's difficult. I can admire people wearing patterns. I don't really.
I mean, there's a whole thing with like designers wearing all black. Like, that's like the whole, like, I don't know if it's a stigma. I don't know if it's what it is, but it's kind of like everyone just kind of wears like primarily black.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a designer, you're like, your palette is very much like very simple and stuff, but then it shows in also what you do, the fact that you don't wear that many colors. Like, I don't think, like, I'll see people like dressed, like, you're in uni, people are dressed terribly, but then they create the most amazing things ever. And yeah, I think all black is like my kind of thing. I'm black, white, grey.
Yeah.
A bit of green. I like a nice green.
I like statement shoes.
Which shoes? Statement
shoes. I've got this very beautiful red pair of heels, and then I like it with an all black outfit. I do
like a statement shoe. I got these. They're ballerinas, so they're full ballerinas, and then they have like little lace things that go up, but they have this kind of like football-y, sporty, like thing to them.
But like the Miu Miu ballet slippers?
Slightly different, but definitely not as expensive as the Miu Miu ballet slippers. But I do like, they like a weird shoe, like a funky shoe. I kind of admire. I kind of love. I love the tabbies. A lot of people hate tabbies. A lot of people you hate. I love them. I absolutely love them. I have a pair.
So I like it when, like, I don't mind people wearing them. I just don't like things between my toes. But I also don't like flip flops. So I think it's more that.
Yeah, it's like the comfort of it.
Yeah.
I mean, your toe does get a little numb after a while, but they're not that uncomfortable. I don't know how the sandals are and like the ballerinas, because I have like the low heel ones, like the boots, and I love them. They're very comfortable for me personally.
Let's move on, shall we?
Today's podcast is supported by Queer Brewing.
Queer Brewing is UK's first queer and trans-owned brewery, making queer beers and big queer since 2019. Founded by Lily Wade Marsden, after recognising a significant lack of LGBTQ plus representation in the beer world, she set up to take out space in an industry dominated by cisgender, heterosexual male voices.
Also, they donate 10p for every can and every pint of beer sold to rotating LGBTQ plus charities who do vital and impactful work for our community. And if you want to learn more about that, you can check out their website. It is www.thequeerbrewingproject.com.
I will be drinking today the Tiny Dots, which is a Pilsner style lager.
And I'll be drinking their Body Shift, which is a 4% pale ale, and it's also gluten-free. So if you want to check them out, go to their website. It'll also be linked in the bio of this video. And yeah, go support your queer community. Back to the episode.
VPL, visible panty lines.
Ugly? No. Before you leave the house, like, I don't know. Recently, I went to Zara. I picked up this. Kind of love it. It's like a nice shirt. And I was looking for a pair of linen pants. It's summer, it's so hot outside, and I just wanted a nice pair of baggy linen pants. And I'm looking for a pair of black ones. They have nothing, and they have these like white linen pants. So many white linen pants. And just touching it, just looking at it, you could see that it's completely see-through. And like, there's I guess if you're going to the beach and you're wearing a bikini and you have like something that you could like kind of see through it, it's fine. But if you're like walking around London in these like white ass linen pants and like black underwear,
Oh no, you can only ever wear nude because you can't even wear white and the
no,
white.
there's people that wear like I would walk around and there's people in like white pants, and I don't know if they realize or they don't realize that they're like their underwear is visible, but they just walk around it.
What do you think about like when you just see the outline through, like you have like, let's say, black trousers on and they're slightly fitted around the bum, and
Like
you
the
can
leggings.
see, or leggings or whatever, and you see the line through. See, I don't mind that.
I don't really mind that. Also, it's kind of hard. Like, there is some underwear that doesn't. Like, I mean, I wear a lot of now. I switched to Skims
Oh,
underwear.
I love Skims.
Because they're quite nice. They're very soft, and they also kind of like fit nicely. And when you wear more tight things, you can't really see through the line. But even with them, you can. There is like
There was something there. I think for me personally, I think I don't mind seeing that or having that. It's like, yes, I wear underwear, shoot me. But
unless you go full commando and then.
But then what I think then the most important thing is buy underwear in the right size. Have several sizes. You have days where, as long as the underwear doesn't cut in or it's not hanging like halfway down, I think if you see a little bit of, or have a little bit of a visible panty line, so what?
Yeah, I mean, visible like that, I don't mind. Visible when it's fully see-through from your pants, I'm like, I mean, you do, girl, if you know that you can actually see your pink lacy underwear under this like white trouser, like go for it. That's kind of what you went for. But I don't really think it looks nice.
No, I agree.
Like if you're on the beach wearing something more see-through, you have a bikini underneath, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
What's next?
Fashion crime number 5, wearing the wrong size.
I think again it depends on what it is. Like if you just kind of want something that looks oversized, like a t-shirt or a shirt, like I would wear like a shirt. This shirt is actually size L, but it just kind of just looks baggy on me and I kind of like it. But ultimately, if you're like trying to get something that is like fitted on you, like a nice fitted dress, you don't want it to be like bulky or like wrong or like straps to be wrong. You kind of want it to fit nicely on you. So I guess.
I think it's also, the beauty, like I think a lot of people have forgotten what clothes should really fit like. And there's one thing, obviously, having a garment that you purposely wear oversized, they're kind of the boyfriend jeans, the boyfriend blazer, these kind of things. They're made to be obviously oversized. But see, I have a real issue coming from menswear, specifically in menswear, because up until like the 50s, 60s, 70s, like people used to go to tailors with like their dads, or guys used to, young kids used to go to tailors, or even going into like your local men's outfitters. You had people there, you learned about how suits should fit. Nowadays, a lot of men just go into like department stores. There isn't really anyone there that can advise them, and they just buy what they think is the right size. So I think coming from a menswear point of view, I think it's a lot of men have no idea what their suit should look like. And I think it doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to go fully bespoke, or but at least have some adjustments. Get a suit that like fits you closely to your size and have it altered, because I think there's nothing better than like a suit that fits you, because it gives you the confidence. You look better, you look more, actually, I think from a psychological point of view, you also look more trustworthy as whatever it is that you do. If you work in sales or in corporate, that you actually understand and you pay attention to things.
I used to have a suit from Zara.
Yeah, but I think it's different. I think menswear, women's wear. I think women can get away with a lot more in that term, other than like for the sake of fashion, than men can. I think an ill-fitting suit will always be an ill-fitting suit.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
Unless you go, like in menswear, unless you go the full length and go purposely oversized, go purposely like too cropped, too long the sleeves. But if you're just having the sleeves just that inch too long, it just doesn't work. And that's the thing, unless you then like roll up sleeves or go from a different fashion perspective. But I'm just talking about your classic suit. So for me, menswear, wearing the wrong size, it's an absolute no-go. Women's wear can get away with a lot of things.
That's with tailoring. Like if you're looking at, I mean, I skate. I know a lot of skaters. A lot of the guys there, they like their shit. Like they like their things super, super baggy. So they'd be there where they buy like a size, like two sizes larger, put on a belt, have their top over, so then they can have like that room, because like I guess their size, like, yeah, it fits, but it doesn't give them the room for that.
But I think that's not necessarily the wrong size, because it kind of works with the style. So I think depending, for me, wearing the wrong size, I think that's depending on the circumstances.
Yeah, that's the thing, depending, like, same with...
What you wear it, what do you wear it for?
Yeah, same with the dress. Like, if you have, like, a nice dress, but then it doesn't fit nicely on the bust or on your shoulders, because everyone is kind of different.
I think, yeah, just have it altered. Like, actually invest in a good piece of clothing. Invest in a garment that you really, really love, and have it altered. Have it actually, like, tweaked to your size, what you feel comfortable in. Because I think if you wear garments that maybe, like, or if you wear a dress that's maybe just too tight, maybe you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And I think as soon as you lose confidence, I think that's when you start looking a bit.
Yeah, and it can be a really nice dress, and you're like, oh, I love this dress, but I just don't really enjoy wearing it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, never wear it, and it just sits there and until you either sell it or donate it. But yeah, I definitely agree.
Right. What have we got next? Number 6, over-accessorizing.
I wear a lot of rings, so that could be like an over-accessorizing where I'd put like 3 different necklaces, a bunch of earrings, and then my rings. And my dad would comment, like, whenever I see him, he'll be like why do you have so many rings? You know, like, that's how they are. And I'm like, I just like it. I like having a lot of rings. But
would you add to your rings in terms of like hats and like scarf? And
I don't wear scarves unless it's winter and I'm freezing. Hats also, like, maybe I'll have like a nice cap on, but I don't know, I think for me, my rings, it's kind of like, it's like part of me, part of my outfit. I mean, my outfits are very, like, they're not a lot, so like the rings add to the outfit.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
So for me, it's like these accessories, it's like without them, I feel kind of naked. Like, there will be times where I'm going out and I'm like, my brain is scattered, it's everywhere, I'm rushing, and I forget to put on my jewelry. I forget to put on my rings or one of my necklaces. Right now I'm wearing this one. I have another one that I love. And I go out and I don't realize until I'm already like out the door and like headed to the station, and I'm going to be late. If I turn back and go home to like put on my rings, I'm going to be late. So I have to leave. And I'm like sitting there like feeling annoyed with myself that I actually don't have them on. It's like a shield armor.
Naked. It
makes me feel naked when I don't have them because I'm so used to them.
Yeah.
And I used to be the type of person where I couldn't wear rings because I get very fidgety. So like I'll do this and I'll play around with it and I'll drop it or lose it. So I still do it from time to time, but I'm a lot more used to wearing rings, and I really enjoy them.
I enjoy it. I enjoy like accessories. Yeah, I think
over-accessorizing really depends on like how you mix and match your accessories. It could look really, really good, or it could look really, really trashy honestly, just depending on the accessories.
I don't think it's a fashion crime, over-accessorizing. Sounds very dramatic, but I think... What do you mean by that? Like, are 5-6 rings over accessorizing. I mean, I've got 2 here on
How many bracelets would you count, like, as to over accessorizing?
Yeah. Let's move on. Mismatched shoes.
I mean, why? Why would you wear mismatched shoes?
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I've never understood that. I think you just don't.
Mismatched socks, I get. Sometimes
Oh, no.
I don't have the same pair of socks, and I'm like, you know what, these two works.
Totally
Who
fine.
cares? No one sees my socks.
But also, even if you see them, I think that's fine. But I think shoes.
I'm currently wearing
fine.
2 left socks.
That's fine.
I couldn't find the right one. I have 2 left socks. But mismatched shoes, what? You couldn't find your other, like, black shoes, so you put on a white one? I don't get it.
I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. No.
Like, oh, let me just. Oh, I'm debating between these 2 shoes. Let me just, like, put one of each. Like, no, honestly, that doesn't even. That's just like straight to jail.
Yeah, I think that's a hard no.
It's a hard no.
Hard no. Number 8, wearing sunglasses indoors.
I'm guilty of that, and I do it with pride and joy.
Oh my God.
I would go out, and let's say I'm going out at night, we're going out to a party, a rave, rooftop terrace, whatever. And there's a lot of lights, the music is loud, you're a few drinks in, and
I'm the
you
one
just
judging
you put down your sunglasses, and you just continue popping your head, and it's like you're in this like little corner of the earth, and you're just like having a blast. And the shades, they work, and everyone has their shades on when you go out.
Yeah, maybe it's because I don't go to raves that I'm
Maybe it's
like,
a young people thing as well.
No, I think it's always been. I mean, there's even a song in the 80s. I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's always been.
It's always been a thing.
It's always been some weird people.
I mean, I could not like walk around with my shades at night because I can't see. But at a rave, there's a lot of like bright lights. You're kind of tipsy. They're kind of coming in your face. The shades really do the work. And they also make your drunkenness feel less until you get out of the cold air and you're like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Ignoring seasonal trends.
I think
it's not a crime.
It's not a crime. And I honestly don't even think, I don't think you should follow seasonal trends. Like, not every single, or like, don't follow every trend you see on the internet. Don't be a trend follower. Like,
I think full stop, to just wear what you feel comfortable in. I think style always trumps trends.
I saw a TikTok this morning. It's like, oh, what is like this summer's like shoe? Because I'm tired of sambas. I'm thinking like they're overplayed. They're overplayed because so like everyone started wearing them because it became a trend. And now like what you're looking for shoes, like a trendy shoe. Like no, pick a shoe that you want to wear, that you feel comfortable wearing, that you like, and wear it. Who cares what is trendy? Why do you have to follow every single trend? Some trends, you're like, oh my God, you see this, you're like, oh, I really like this. I kind of want it. Then buy it. But don't just buy things because it's a trend and then not wear them after like the trend has passed. It's a waste of your money. It's a waste of clothing and stuff that later you're just going to throw away.
I have a real issue with trends. Like I have actually a genuine issue with trends. And that comes from a sustainability perspective that are kind of, that we constantly get told to buy. But like also when you look deeper into where the stuff actually lands, what it actually does.
Landfills.
Because when you throw anything away, where is away?
It doesn't just
away is
disappear.
Somewhere on this planet. And it's terrifying and frightening and absolutely saddening. And I'm a very big advocate that find your style, have pieces you feel amazing in. And somebody once said to me, because there was a time where I had 30 black dresses, and she said to me, why do you have 30 black dresses? Why don't you just have like 5, like for different occasions, but you should always wear the one that you feel and look the best in. Why would you buy a dress where you're like, oh, it's all right, I can just like wear it for like, you know, this or that? Why do that? Why not, when you put clothes on, why not wear something that you know you're going to look amazing in? And I think that's so valuable. And because of that, I got rid of so many things because of what you said to me. And I have a few clothes now where I really say I look after them, I treasure them, I wear them. I know, like, I never have this issue anymore where I'm like, oh God, I don't know what to wear, because I've minimized my wardrobe. So I'm very much someone like, oh well, you know, something is on trend, but if it's not me, it's not me. Like, I love the look of a really beautiful high-waisted palazzo trouser. I've got legs like a corgi. I look very weird in very wide-legged trousers. I just can't wear them.
Mm-hmm.
So just because they're trendy, it doesn't mean that it looks good on me.
I completely agree. I think people should start investing more in like timeless pieces, things that you can wear for a multitude of years, things that won't just rip within like 3-4 washes or whatever, 3-4 wears. You should invest, like, yeah, could be more pricey than your regular like jeans you can buy from H&M or like Zara. Even though Zara does have some like better quality jeans nowadays, but I'm still a bit skeptical of them. But still, invest in something of higher quality that is a bit more expensive but will last you way more than buying a pair of jeans every, I don't know, 5 months.
But that's the thing. It's like, even like I have jeans from a very well-known fast fashion brand, and I've bought them 15 years ago.
Do you want to name it or no?
I mean, it's Primark. I've bought a pair of Primark jeans, and I bought them over 15 years ago. And at some point, they ripped. I fixed them, and they're just like my jeans when I'm maybe like outside gardening or things like that. But I still wear them. I still have them, and I think
but you fix them. There's people that they rip, but they'll throw it away.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because that's why I say, like, look after your stuff, have things fixed, and you know, if you're bored of something, go and speak to an alterations tailor. Maybe like sometimes it's just like you can have a coat or something, change the buttons, and you have a whole new coat. Have someone to look after it for you, like in the winter time, know how to store things properly. And I think just that alone is like, you can change so much.
And like with like Levi's, for example, they have their like a repairs like store. So you go in with like, if you have like a ripped pair of Levi's jeans, you give it to them and then they fix it for you.
And I think, yeah. And I think, so actually that makes me angry that they have this as a fashion crime, ignoring seasonal trends. That actually makes me angry.
It does make me angry, because you should ignore more seasonal trends than follow seasonal trends.
Yeah. If it's a color that suits you, buy it.
Like, I don't think people should all look the same.
No.
Like, people should have their own style and preferences. You shouldn't just like be a sheep. Don't be a sheep.
But I think that's actually a very interesting thing that you say that, and I think we should actually do an episode about this.
Your phone is gonna fall.
That's fine. We should actually do an episode about this, because I think it's the psychology about like advertising and why we buy what we buy, and that's actually a really good idea. We should do that. Last but not least, dressing like a walking billboard.
Definitely a crime, and I think people that do that are people that they want to flex their wealth, their money, whatever it is. I think you say more with things that are like okay, if you spend money, let's say on something that is very pricey, something that is like a big brand, it's expensive. And it's just like, the name is just plastered, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, whatever. It's plastered all over. It just looks tacky, especially if it's like a head-to-toe thing. If it's like a little small bag with just like the Gucci logo, like, you know, the 2 G's kind of on it, because they do have that. And it's just a bag and you have like a different outfit, that could look nice. But if you're like wearing like head-to-toe of that exact like logo branding like pattern, I think it's just too much.
Yeah, not a fan personally.
Not a fan. No.
Not a fan at all. I think it's the understatement. I think, yeah, like you said, it's the flex. What I think is usually worse is when people then I don't know, like, yeah, have it everywhere. And I think sometimes it's not even the flex of like, oh, I'm able to afford it. It's the buying the knockoffs, and then because it screams the brand name. I find that worse.
No, we should do one time. Look through. There's pictures of certain knockoffs, but they have like the funniest, like, because like, they change.
Channel.
There was like there was some Balenciaga ones which were so funny. I like one time I like died laughing. I think I was in Bulgaria. I'm from Bulgaria, so I was back home for a little bit, and we went to like a town like outside, or like quite far from Sofia, and they had this like random weekend market, and I'm like looking through all the stuff they have, and they have like a bunch of underwear, and one of them, it was like a knockoff of Calvin Klein, but it said Ghislaine Klein, and I'm sitting there and I'm crying laughing at the Ghislaine Klein, and like taking a picture, and like the sales lady's just kind of like looking at me weirdly, and I'm just like dying laughing at it. Because I was like,
I to this day I regret it. I think it was in Greece at some point. I was on holiday, and there was this shop, and they also sold like knockoffs, and there was also they had a Chanel T-shirt with the two C's, the interlinked C's, but it didn't say Chanel underneath. It says Channel.
So like with two N's.
And I nearly bought it. I should have bought it.
Honestly, I need to buy more knockoff stuff, just as the fact that it's funny as hell. Not because
when it's really clearly like
when it's so clearly knockoff. Because there could be some really good knockoffs. Like you go and you see like these amazing knockoffs. I used to have a knockoff hoodie. Wait. We were in Turkey, and I was very young. I wasn't really aware of like brands and stuff. I was like, I don't know, 8, like something 7, 8. And we go into like, they're like in Turkey, like they have this store, and they have all kinds of different things, and they had these like knockoff Abercrombie and Fitch hoodies, and I thought it was so cute, and I absolutely love it. I had no idea who Abercrombie and Fitch was. Like I was 8. I didn't really like care. I didn't really mind. I just saw like, oh, this is cute. I want it. And then my sister and my cousin made fun of me like to this day about my knockoff Abercrombie and Fitch hoodie, because they would call it like a hoodie mente, which is like hoodie like a fake hoodie basically, as a joke. But I was like so confused. I was like, why are they calling it this? Because I didn't understand that it wasn't
me.
Like there was a knockoff.
No, I'm not, like, genuinely, I'm not a big fan of knockoffs. I personally think if you can't afford the real deal, don't buy it. Because I think you can always tell. Like, I would have bought the Channel T-shirt because
it's like so obvious.
Or what was it? What was the underwear?
Ghislaine Klein. Like, I found it hilarious. Like, honestly, I would have bought a pair. Like, if I had a boyfriend, I would have bought him a pair of like Ghislaine Klein as a joke.
Yeah. Apart from that, I probably wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. Like, there's people that just like buy like, there's this word like they'll buy like a Rolex knockoff, which, by the way, like some like the high quality Rolex knockoffs, they cost about like £500 for like they'll spend like £500 on a Rolex knockoff.
Why? For
what? Just to be like, oh, I have a Rolex, when it's like a knockoff, instead of spending that money on a
nice proper watch.
On a nice, it doesn't even have to be a watch. £500, you could buy something actually useful or nice, or like even if you want something high end, like a brand stuff, you could still buy something for like you could buy a lot of stuff for £500.
Yeah. No.
You could buy like 10 watches for £500.
Yes, and good quality watches as well. But yeah, that's it for today.
I touched the mic again. I'm so sorry.
Stop it. I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks so much for watching.
First episode.
Yes.
And yeah.
Let us know what you think. Anything you want us to cover as well as topics.
Yeah.
We're versatile and in a lot of stuff. We have a lot of ideas for future episodes.
Yeah.
A lot of them involving murder mysteries and like murder.
Fashion mysteries
as well. And then some other things that have nothing to do with either.
Yeah. Let us know.
We'll just figure it out. We're figuring it out as it goes. And Yeah, we'll be seeing you
so
soon.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh my God, we did it.